2. An interesting thing is, if you have something like the water scroll active, and you don't want the bubble to stay there, all you gotta do is change to another element of Lumina, and it instantly resets your gauge. So that's pretty cool. I think it's not intended to work that way, but maybe it is. Equip the water again. Walk on water. And up we go. Get the fire scroll ready, because that's what we're going to need. We have to light the pillars here. Well, the ones that are on the 3 sides. Easy way to do this, just charge up your fire scroll. Woohoo, that was close. As soon as you light the 3rd, you are raised up to the Sky Scroll. The 5th and final scroll shall be ours. I've got all the power now. Musashi received the Sky Scroll. While activated, you can hover over areas by holding down the X button. And now it is time to come face to face with the final dungeon. Our final battle is at hand. Thirstquencher Empire Soda Fountain.
Greetings, Musashi. I am Colonel Capricola of the Thirstquencher Empire. First, let me say congratulations, or should I say thank you. Now give me Lumina, or else!
Yeah, right! Return the princess!
The princess? Don't worry about that tomboy. Führer Flatsky's taking good care of her, if you know what I mean. That's fine if you don't give me Lumina. But would you rather lose Lumina, or the princess? Think about it.
Gonna run away? That was close. Was about to become a pan-fried steak. Guess I'll have to go along this pipe to catch them. You guys are gonna get it. I'll get her back.
And we're now in the final dungeon. You want to save your memories here in the memory box.
Leave my...
Now, I use the analog stick on the controller to move Musashi most of the time. But what you want to do is equip the Sky Scroll. And for these, the walls are electrified, as is the water. So you're going to want to... It's easier if you use the D-pad. Gives you better control over the speed at which Musashi hovers. And you have less chances of screwing up. Like for instance, normally I get hurt before I even get to this point. Now, there's really no point in using any of our X drinks. All that's in here is a C drink, I believe. So we don't really need that. That one's close. This is one that's going to be tough for some people. I hate this. Ooh, I almost fell. I hate this part because it's such a small area. Ouch. I knew that was going to happen. See, if you move too fast, you run into the electrified areas. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. But of course, it is not yet over. We have more to go. Oh, that's so close. And the worst is yet to come. I think that's a W gel. Again, not something we need right now. For the first part of this, winding, twisting, turbine-esque tunnel, you can just run in the opposite direction of But what do you want to do? Charge the wind scroll. And it's a very easy way getting through here. And in through this door is the very first boss out of 6.
Hello, Bell Thief?
You're calling me a thief?
Who cares about what happened before? I can't let you go through! Come on, let's fight about it! You can't beat the boss of Leader's Force!
What an honor! To be able to pulverize the leader!
I'm doing this so that I can give Lumina to Colonel Capricola. Get ready!
Alright, this fight's fairly simple, but kind of tricky. He always throws the bomb and the bombs in the same place, and they always explode in the same way. So you want to wait for the ones over there. And just repeat the process. The rightmost will always explode. Jump over there. Get centered. They always jump out like that sometimes. Rinse and repeat. Avoid the explosions as best you can. And I'm gonna have to use an X drink. Pretty simple. If you can hit him with the Rumperoni special, you'll do a lot of damage. But I've only been hitting him with Lumina, so... Come on. What? Is that all you got? Come on, I wanted to use the special. We should only have to hit him once or twice more, depending on what we can do to him. Ouch. There we go. Two more. Come on. You know you want to be defeated. Beat him. Took a little bit more damage than I would have normally had to. But whatever. Last time I went through this, I only had 140 HP. But you don't have to worry about healing just yet. Yes, we do want to save. We're doing very good. Yes, resume play. The game will give you, I think, two or more times, two or three more times you get to save and choose to go or not. Now, this is where the calendar comes into play. The Thirstquencher's calendar are in those symbols, and you have to go from, you know, day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. Some of them relate to various Lumina elements, and that's going to tell you what type of element you need to use to surpass each of these puzzles. But you can only go through the doors in the correct order, as laid out by the calendar. If you go through the wrong door, you have to start over from the beginning. This is the reason why this section can take so long. Most of it's fairly simple, but some areas, if you don't do it just right, you will miss, and you will have to start over. Namely, the wind scroll section is notoriously difficult. You can use the earth scroll there, or you can just use the wind or the sky scroll to float over here. Earth scroll. You want to use it 4 times. then over to the next door we go. You'll notice that the game no longer counts time, and it no longer, as I said, makes you tired. And you also don't lose BP as you move around. I think that's due to the fact that there's so much bencho tight around here. Alright, you want to use the sky scroll to float over these spikes. And the next door should be down here. Which I believe is now one of the things I hate the most in this game. The poles you have to swing across from. If you miss one of those, you will have to start over from the beginning. And they suck. We want the fire scroll now. Go under here. Get up. We're going to want to jump over to the ledge to the left. This next area will require the water scroll. And then we're going to get to the wind one, and we're either going to get it on our first try, luckily, or we will have to do it many, many times. My hope is we only have to do it once, and the best way to do it is to kind of change how you hold the controller, just because of how the controls are mapped. Okay. If you're ready, and I'm definitely not, switch to the wind scroll. And get ready, because strong winds will be blowing you away. And I didn't jump. Of course I didn't. And this is the reason why if you don't jump, you just fall. And if you fall, well... you have to do all this over again. As you can tell, the fact that I've done this probably dozens of times, I don't have much patience for this. It's so damn irritating. It is the largest time sink in this dungeon, as with this part right here. Whew. I hope I only have to do this one more time. I really do not want to redo this like 10 times like I did the first time I did this.